Welcome to today's DU Weekly Check-In. I'm joined by women's basketball head coach Kerry Cremeans, and we're going to start talking about women's basketball in the Summit League. So, Coach, let's talk about it. First win in the Summit League. You opened it up on a very positive note. Let's talk about that win.
You know, the biggest thing going into the conference season was that it was a new season. It was a fresh start for our team who battled through a tough non-conference schedule, and so you could just see it in the energy that they played with and the chemistry and the confidence that it was just a really nice collective effort by all to produce a nice win against just a really competitive team in South Dakota.
And it was great to play at home in front of our home crowd. So now let's talk about this week's opponents. Actually, we head on the road to Indiana. We take on Fort Wayne on Thursday, and then IUPUI on Saturday.
You know, both teams have players on their team. They're from the Midwest, and those kids are just born and raised with a basketball in their hand. So they know the game very well. They're scrappy. They're aggressive. But you know, it's we're approaching this conference season one game at a time, and Fort Wayne stands in front of us right now, and they have an awesome guard by the name of Amanda Hyde that is just a big-time scorer, and she is one of the best in our conference, and so we will have our hands filled with her. You know, they are a high-powered offensive team just as well as we are, so it's going to be interesting to see, you know, the amount of points that could possibly be on the scoreboard at the end of this game.
Okay, so let's talk about some personnel. With Maya Mitchell being out for the season, and you have two seniors now that are playing, who in your mind has kind of stepped to the forefront a little bit to take on more of a leadership role of your young kids?
Well, you know, I think it's a collective effort, really. You know, but I am very, very proud of Desi Hunter and Allison Janicek and the two seniors that we have, and the roles that they are playing as far as you know, just really being that big body inside and giving us great rebounding, you know, more than anything. And then I think that really helps with Alicia Espinoza and Teresa Worth and Jessie Spatel to continue to do what they do on the outside. And so that's been nice with those two, because, you know, missing Maya, I mean, she is was just a fierce rebounder, and we miss that. And so it's a collective effort to make up for the rebounds and the presence that she had inside defensively.
And recently we've been seeing a lot more from Jacqueline Poss getting out there, kind of leading the team in that point guard position. What can you say of her growth so far? And you kind of see it came on in those last 5 games when we were on the road.
Right. You know, her spirit of the game is just fun. It really is. She loves the game, and she loves DU. I mean, her passion for DU and her team is just exciting. She just brings the energy and the enthusiasm, and just with every play that she plays, and is always sitting on the edge of her chair ready to be in, and it's just it's fun to coach that, you know, kids who just absolutely love and adore the game as much as she does.
Well, thanks for joining me today, and be sure to tune in as the women's basketball team takes on Fort Wayne this Thursday and IUPUI on Saturday on the road.